Hi viewers, you are watching Research Excellence with Professor Dr. Ahmad Bilal at UOS TV. Viewers, Pakistan is a rich agriculture country and agriculture is considered its backbone of GDP. So we are blessed to have all four seasons and highly cultivated land across. For this purpose, not only government of Pakistan but also international funding agencies and different countries are very interested to see the progress of our agriculture. And they are always interested to support our agriculture through our institutions as well as our researchers in agriculture. So we are blessed to have our guests today from Australia, because Australia is one of the countries who have invested a lot for the development of agriculture in Pakistan. And through its ACAIR program, with other stakeholders like CRI and the University of Agriculture Faisalabad, University of Sargodha and Queensland University Australia. This project is in operation since last 3 years. And first of all, I will introduce the team. First of all, Dr. Tim Shan, he is senior researcher and professor at the University of Queensland, Australia. Then we have Dr. Rajendra, he is also principal investigator of the project and he is also professor at Queensland University. Then our third guest is Dr. Raza Kazmi, he is country manager for Pakistan Australia Center of International Agriculture Research Center. So thank you very much for you all. Chim, you several times visit Pakistan and almost for last 10-15 years, several visits you have done. But this is your first visit in Sargodha. So first of all, share your experience that what you find about our agriculture outlook, the university, how it performs in the same project, something about our faculty and how they are engaged with this project.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Vice Chancellor, to show the campus and the community. And I visited many universities campus. This one is very impressive. The reason because this community, rather than the academic kind of environment, you have a student cafeteria and shops and common room, and which give an environment to innovate, relax, rather than just learn something. That's very impressive. And the Sargodha area is very rich in culture. In terms of agriculture, I can see almost all sorts of crops you can come across, from fruit, from wheat, from sugarcane and rice. So it's the soil I found is very unique, very good. Unlike Australia's soil is very difficult to compare here. We don't think that's good quality soil because the soil is hard. Like sometimes it's really difficult to get soils deep, but here soil very good, loam and very moisture content, and I think there's a great potential. There's a great potential if this area adopt high technology, particularly the irrigation system. You can double your yield and improve the qualities, no doubt. And just a matter of how to find a way to implement, where the money come from, to invest, initiate, farmers adopt, doesn't matter what crop. Because I see the water use here is very traditional, flooding. It's hard, so that's the flooding field. There's a lot of waste, but if we can use good irrigation system based on the crop area and a good system, there will be great change in this.
You explained well. You explained well about the cultivation of land, then the fertility of land, and what's the missing element that you said that the technology is the missing element. Dr. Raj, you came off and on to our university because you are principal investigator of this project. Please, if you can share the main objectives behind this project, and to date, how many objectives you have achieved, and what's the progress of your team for this project?
Thank you very much, Dr. Saab, Orek, and this opportunity I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to respected Vice Chancellor and his amazing leadership here. We could see the growth and the impressive development of this campus, and that ecosystem is very important. And now I can see how our team in the project could translate that and has translated that into the project work as well. Coming back to your questions of what's the objective of the project is, we wanted to help the smallholder farmers, particularly the quinoa growers here, through a value chain development approach, and that approach is looking from farm to fork. So how our farmers could be provided additional and competitive profitable ventures through their efforts on farm and through their efforts post-farm gate as well, including increasing value to the product through post-farm gate activities. So far, we have been able to test different modules of value chain. We have demonstrated how the best practices in the farm could actually translate into quality as well. And in this project, we have followed the consignment from here on up to the export destinations as well, for example, Indonesia, and domestic value chains as well. The objective of the project overall is to enhance the value chain efficiency and effectiveness and share that value paid by the consumers back to the farmers as well. On top of that, we also have inclusive value chain development objective, and that's why we are working with the women groups within the citrus community as well.
So how many women to date you have trained for the value addition?
We are working on the cluster approach and family approach. So we don't take the women number itself, all the family, the smallholder family farms, family households are the women in those households are our target women communities as well. So we work in 3 villages with clusters, demonstration farm clusters, and all the women within those farm families are our target customers.
That's great for the greater community engagement. Dr. Kazmi, you are country manager from Australian side, and you are leading so many projects in Sindh province, in Punjab, in different universities. So for early researchers, early career researchers, how you can introduce your services, and for more interesting that how the people can approach to you to present at least concept notes so that they can also participate in the same Australian funding. If you can explain in simple words for the early career researchers.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sir. There are 2 parts of your question. One is engagement with our institute. The best way is to share whatever idea you have, keeping in view that we are research for development agency. We do not support any development activity because development requires a basis. So we provide that basis. So for example, as from this university, I have received a couple of ideas. So you write down your idea on 1 page, because if I have to present 10 ideas, it has to be scrutinized step by step. So it has to be short so that people can understand. So you can share your ideas with me through email, and then it's the country office job, it's my job to defend and present it at our executive in Australia and secure funding for that. But what happens that sometimes we submit 10 ideas and we might, according to budget, get 4 or 3 or 5. What is the early career researchers? I think the best way is that if you engage your students with our activities, with our projects, we offer the John Allwright Fellowship. It's a PhD scholarship which is only meant for students working in our projects. It is not publicly called. Even within your university, we will not advertise that. Only the project leader, they know that the project ACIR has called for scholarship, and those students, they are recommended by the project leader. For example, if you are putting an application from a student of the citrus project, Dr. Raj and Dr. Ahmad and Dr. Ijaz Ashraf, they 3 have to agree and recommend that candidate. Then it's a competition over there in our office, and we award the scholarship for the PhD. Let me share here that when I joined in ACIR in 2015, we have at that moment only 7 alumni PhD, and today when I'm talking to you, our alumni are 21. 7 people at the moment are doing their PhDs in Australia.
Just 4 times.
Yes.
Great.
So this is opportunity for students for early career research.
Great. Tim, you have 3 partner universities and institutions in Pakistan: CRI, then University of Agriculture, Faisalabad, and University of Sargodha. Are you satisfied with their progress, what they are performing for this project, and what's the core objective of funding agency?
think yes, when we start each project, we know the challenge, because the culture challenge, management challenge, and we already planned for each step what we'll face. And so far the progress is because each project after review, they can see why somewhere progress very good, somewhere is not what we expect. Basically, the project is a research for development, so we learning through the progress, and each project we adopt some lessons from previous projects, make it works better. So this learning progress, yeah, from each university we learn something, make sure the next project make it more effective, efficient.
Great,
Thanks.
great. Dr. Raj, in early morning with the meeting of Vice Chancellor, you mentioned that you selected this area based on the citrus hub, because this is citrus hub or considered as California, Pakistan. So what do you think that you invested a lot of time, money, and a lot of efforts for the development of citrus? Are you satisfied what you have done, your team has done for the betterment or the revival of citrus in Pakistan?
Thank you very much for these questions. Very short answer to your question is yes, I'm very satisfied. Okay, there are few evidences for that satisfaction as well. Number one, we had the midterm review of this project last year, and one of the recommendations of the midterm review was a costed extension of the project. That means, there has been some lessons learned which we can upscale and take on it to the future as well. That's one. The citrus is very much a season-based crop as well, so we have to meet those seasonal expectations and things. And we have multiple, there is not a single goal in this project. We have the capacity building goal, we have our targeted smallholder farmers there, whose livelihood has to be enhanced. We have other post-farm gate partners as well. For example, here, All Rafiq and Nationals, we are working closely with them, with their production technicians, with our farmers. So it's not only focusing only on smallholder farmers. We are trying to develop the collaborations between, the stakeholders of this citrus industry. For example, farmers, earthies, commission agents, processors, and exporters, but also with different institutions which have brought into the project complementary skills. For example, University of Agriculture Faisalabad has brought social science and post-harvest quality expertise into this. CRI has brought their knowledge management expertise into this. And University of Sargodha has social science as well as marketing component. We see these opportunities as learning opportunity for each of us partner as well. So we are sure that all of these organizations have learned a lot from each other as well. Even in our visit today with this university, we learned a lot, and we are developing on this partnerships and the capabilities, complementary capabilities we have. For example, University of Sargodha Center of Excellence, we are developing that collaborations with them. Similarly, Punjab government has recently initiated the citrus revival projects. We are working with them. So these are the measures of our success. But by saying that, we are not satisfied with this. We know that we can achieve more. We can leverage more capabilities. We can leverage more opportunities, and we will do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that in your next visit, we'll be able to sign some documents, some memorandum of understanding with our Center for Citrus Excellence. Dr. Kazmi, last question. You have long legacy in Australian side for the funding projects. What's your advice to the researcher for your upcoming calls, that on which area they have to work?
I think the most important challenge which everybody understands, from policymakers till farmers, is the climate change. I was amazed yesterday when we were talking to a citrus grower which has been working with us since last couple of years. He's an illiterate farmer, but repeatedly he was using the term climate change. So it means that everybody understands that, everybody is aware of the danger. So I suggest everyone that to add the angle of climate change into the research, because that is the need. If we have very good varieties, we are not having the right technology of climate change mitigation, will not succeed. And I think it's evident, and people are realizing that. Even Raj and myself, we are discussing that how we can have, we are discussing the second phase of this citrus project, and we are thinking of putting the idea of carbon credits and these sort of marketing, new avenues for farmers, for industry, which will really help. So climate change, water is the two main important things for the future challenges.
So climate change is the current challenge. Climate change is the challenge for the future. So thank you very much, all the guests. You came right from the Australia, and you are supporting agriculture in Pakistan. Viewers, thank you very much. Please stay in touch with US Web TV, and see you in the next program. Thank you very much. Bye.